Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the stream. How have you all been doing? I really hope you guys had a wonderful day. Well, there is no need for big introductions. The only thing I need to explain is, like, in a few words, is that I'm sorry for yesterday. I did not foresee the fact that I would not stream. It was due to some emergency, and I ended up not having the time to do that. So let's make up for the lost time and continue today. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, now our party is getting very unstable. Still, uh, it's not something that I like to do in these games, but if push comes to shove, when we get, when we free ourselves from Commorragh, we can gently tell Mazrai to piss off. Uh, Girl, can you be a little bit more quiet?
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Also, what was our objective again? Yeah, okay. Okay, we have to go back to the
Is there
anatomical
money to be
opera.
made?
I'm just looking around, there was that winged Xeno that they keep
Your wits about you.
showing us, so if we see any sign of their presence, I may just, try to find them.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Hmm. The rising currents carries a smell of pain, blood, ichor, and failed ambitions. The smell of the dark city. With my wings flung open, I have a path through the spires like a dark lightning bolt, chaotic and unpredictable in its patterns. To fly is to hunt, and everyone in flight hunts everyone else. Even I, Scourge Cryith, Cryith, Bloodfeather, do not have the privilege of inviolability around these parts. I may become someone else's prey, except probably not today. This day, I am the hunter. The homunculus modified olfactory uh, receptors pick up the scent of my prey, and I tread cautiously as I approach it. The stench of Monkai is foul but varied, and the scent of my prey is quite telling. A powerful specimen, brash and reeking of the blood of others. I descended to the minaret that grows out of the nearest spire and provides me with an excellent view. Accelerated reflexes allow me to assess the situation in a fraction of an instant. It is time. Yes, let's do that. A female monkey, a pampered upper caste cub who was fed and equipped with the best the race can offer. It certainly arrived in the Dark City recently, the city which has not yet managed to leave a mark of perpetual expectation of doom on its flattened snout. I wouldn't say flattened, whatever. The most glorious game which clings to life the strongest and leaves the sweetest death essence. The reflexes urge the muscles to act. I act. The shard carbine spews forth a stream of crystalline projectiles that howl and shatter as they pierce the flesh of the prey. A deadly slashing blizzard that drapes the streets in bloody snow. The bodies of random passerbys caught in the fire, falling to the ground. This is a common occurrence in the spires. Everyone around me flees from the field of death, whose borders I have made clear. The prey falls, but it's still alive. I did not expect the hunt to end with the first salvo. The prey is badly injured. I can easily finish it off in the open. The prey. Mhm. Its frantic gaze is looking for my winged figure. The hyper pupils allow me to examine the prey's face. I can see its eyes scrutinize my gear. There is no need to hide anymore. So I stand up to my full height and emit a wailing battle cry. Let the prey know what will kill it. The prey. Oh, yeah, that's someone's companion. A mistake. I unleash a new fan of crystalline shards, and the flesh of the prey blossoms with new cuts from my projectiles. Anyone who tries to approach it will be killed by the brittle sharpnel. The prey should have run away, not given me more chances to cripple it. The prey is weak. Well, I guess I break into a run. Clever. By escaping from the open streets, the prey has deprived me of the advantage of my long-range weapon. But I will not let it escape. So I spread my wings and soar over the alley, uh, pelting the prey with bursts of indirect fire. The chase must not end too soon. The petitioner wanted my prey to die slowly. There is a stri- there is a strangeness in the movements of the prey as it dashes away one moment and freezes next. My receptopin altered pupils are adept at detecting movement, but they are worse at perceiving stationary subjects. And my prey seems to be aware of this. The prey, hmm, yeah, that's good. The air fills with gunfire. As soon as the prey fires the first shot, everyone starts shooting at everyone else. This chaotic firefight engulfs the street, the entire street. It spreads across the dark city like a wildfire, mindless and violent. I am forced into a steep dive, spinning around and dodging the tracks of multiple projectiles. The damn trick worked, and I let out a frustrated squeal. The hunt continues. The prey manages to elude me for a moment by ducking into the crowded street. The jet booster on my back emits a stream of ghostly blue flame, and I continue my pursuit. As I storm into the street, I see the prey again. This is a nice catch. The petitioner wanted me to deliver the prey to her, but I decided to do something different. When it is over, I will impale the body of the prey on a spike protruding from the highest spire, so that it serves as testament to my victory. My flight is swift. Everything unnecessary and activistic had been cut from my body, so that the air current air currents carry it like a projectile from a splinter rifle. Alas, this is my last week, also my weakness. I am so light, even a small obstacle can throw me off course. Uh, but the prey has no idea how vulnerable I am in flight. The initial horror caused by my sudden attack has already worn off. The prey has suppressed its panic and is acting decisively and boldly. A commendable triumph of will over instinct. Seeking to slow me down, the prey. Hmm, Yeah, let's go with this. The prey glides through the alleys of the dark city with amazing skill for an outsider. Pulling away from me, I pursue. Pulling away from me, I pursue it with a cry of excitement, but my advantage is palpably dissipating. The conclusion is drawing closer. Fuck, I failed that. Well, yeah. As I turn the corner, I triumphantly realize that I have driven the prey into a dead end. It is time for the massacre. The poison I received from the petitioner as payment for the hunt is contained in the crystalline projectiles and should have worked by now. It will slow down the nervous system of my prey, weaken its muscles, and render it unconscious. When I spot the prey, I am pleased to note the early signs of the effect uh, my combat toxin is having on it. Its movements are slowed and is blinking often. Spots are floating in front of its eyes by now. The prey. Hmm. Wow. Okay. Lunges at me first. I realize too late that it is not desperation but cold determination behind it. In the blind alley where my prey is about to die, there is enough room for me to spread my wings and soar. Uh, it does not grant me an opportunity to do so, and kicks me back into the cramped street. The prey wishes to fight where it has the advantage. I try to slip past it to escape into the open and fail. The prey lands a couple of well-aimed blows, and one of my wings hangs limply along my body. It will not be easy to return home to the top of the spires. Everything will be over in moments. The outcome will be decided in close combat. Wasting no time, my prey and I seized one another in a violent, furious embrace. Every decision made over the course of this fleeting hunt is being weighed, tipping the scale that will ultimately determine the winner. I am unpleasantly surprised when I realize the prey is aware of my combat style. It covers the vulnerable spots I like to cut open with my monomolecular claws. Uh, but this knowledge will not save it from death. My embedded glands spew hyperadrenaline into my bloodstream, and my artificially grown muscles convulsively swell under the porous fabric of my ghost plate. I torment the prey with claws protruding from my forearms and knees, and the prey. Mm, no. What, really? Okay. Hmm. I know it can fail, but I like this. Fuck, okay. Ah, I'm dead. Come on, why? 82%. Oh, god damn it. Now we have to do it again, and I can't guarantee it will work.
I
Oh
always
my
had a
god, I'm
backup
here
plan.
again.
I always keep my options open.
I was hoping to save. Oh, okay, well. Okay, no, let's not summon anyone. We did this. Mm-hmm. Again, Karus failed. Why is it? Ah, because I didn't fail at the beginning. So okay, well, let's do this. We struggle for the blade, but its point steadily approaches my throat. It touches it. It pierces the skin extremely slowly and penetrates the larynx. It keeps plunging deeper, touches the other wall of of the larynx, and passes through. I can feel everything. My body softens with pain, my strength waning. I reach for the shard carbine and shoot the prey in the face at point blank range. The crystalline projectile whistles within a hair's breadth of its face. A crushing blow turns my magnificent weapon to rubble with a mournful crunch. Yeah, let's go. What I tell if I could about my petitioner, K Cross the Witch, about how insulted she was by the deaths of her fosterlings, the bloodstained proselytes in the arena at the hands of my prey, about how badly she wanted to spite the praise master, the sour tempered homunculus Tervantius who had arranged that insult. I do not know, for my throat is crushed and only a faint wail escapes it. Okay. I am dying at the feet of my prey. No, at the feet of a Monkai, a humiliating end for one who earned the status of apex hunter of Commorragh, though torturous alterations of the flesh and bloody pilgrimage to the very top of the spires. Does it hurt to perish like this? It does. Is it fair? It is. Okay, it's over. And we have an injury. Okay.
Let us not dawdle.
Okay, let me save, because we did something good now. I don't think he has anything to say now.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Well, let's speak to him. No, did something happen? The cult of the fatal thirst craves blood specimen. Your blood, my blood. One must be astoundingly insensitive to the vibrations of the dark city not to realize this. Dracon Azarash, after you went against the Archon of the Raving Tempest, you decided to violate the wishes of the Archon of the Black Heart as well. You were thrown into the arena to die. You show wretched incompetence by defying your masters. My presence offends you, I see. Good. You have made yourself quite comfortable here in the chasm. Is this where you have kept the things that you dared not bring to the spire of the Raving Tempest? It must be vexing, having to abandon all as you flee the cult's wrath. Why do the witches desire my death? No. You humiliated them, monk. Kekros and I agreed that she should send fresh meat against you, but she decided to undermine my authority by sending out her best. You slaughtered them, and so it was the cult's authority that suffered. But who cares about pathetic Monkai? You are my lackey, and thus it is I who is responsible for undermining the cult's authority. And it wasn't enough for you to just kill them. You enticed one of the bloodstained personalities to join the Monkai's side, as the entire chasm watched. A slap in the face of the cult wasn't enough for you, so you decided to spit in its face as well? Oh, but there is more. I hope Kekros and Historia are now writhing in horror at the mere thought that their headless subordinates have lost the Kabbalite who was sentenced to death by Nazar K himself. First, they decided to play a charity by making me a proselyte, and now they let me slip through their fingers. Oh, I wish I could see the succubus's face when she was given the news. Yeah, it was supposed to go differently. Your performance was supposed to be a lesson in respect, not a declaration of war. You would have killed someone unimportant and made the witch's vanity bleed. The witches would have received your head as a slave for their wounded pride. They would have been reminded for a time that I was still someone who could greatly complicate their existence. Instead, you have failed me, all of you. Kekros did not keep her word, and you did not die in her trap. It is all your fault that things have spiraled out of control. But I don't care about Kekros, you promised me to get out of here. Forget the old promises, Monkai. This is war. My loyal servants are being slaughtered across the chasm. I cannot take any more specimens away from me, and the ones I have already packed are far more valuable than you. Into the spire of the raving tempest, to hide under the wing of Eurymeres, an Archon fallen into disgrace. What an imprudent choice. You should run away from her and her troubles, unless you are somehow connected to her crime. You were not in the position to know about the Archon's plans before me, much less now. And so unravel the rotten threads in the tapestry of fate. Antalak, here is the true nature of the Dark Ones, a lie hidden behind the sweet promises. Having learned from cruel mistake, I foresaw this outcome. Belated wisdom. So what's the plan? I will leave the anatomical opera and withdraw to the spire of the raving tempest. The witches won't dare to settle their scores under the eye of my patrons. So the Cabal's valuable servants, sorry, the Cabal's valuable servant is safe from their ire. As for you, go out into the streets of the chasm and die, or go out to the arena and try to kill Kekros. Even if you succeed, you will still die. I should have stopped wasting time on this idiocy long ago. All those pathetic simpletons did not did sorry, all those pathetic simpletons did was weaken my focus and distract me from my masterpiece. At last, I can devote all of myself to it. Yes, let's try this. An unnecessary risk. This is not a hasty retreat, merely a temporary change of workspace. Enter the arena. The Succubi will not pass up this chance to gut you in front of an audience. If you could simply wound Kikros, it would give us both enough time to escape. For that, I, I would be willing to sacrifice the deadliest and most valuable specimens in my collection. To repay Kikros for her treachery, I will send the Anguished Prospector to the arena. While the witches are preoccupied with ending your life, the Prospector will kill several of them. Regardless, it is too conspicuous for me to hide from the cult's huntresses. Let my creation perform the symphony of pain for which it was designed. Is it this guy? Yes. If you manage to kill her, run. Sistoria will not let such impertinence go unpunished, and her wrath is hundredfold more dangerous than Kekros' fury. Do not return to the chasm. You will find no shelter there. Seek salvation in other spires, and you may prolong your agony for a short time. Yes, please. I cannot transport them to my new sanctuary. You may take them. Some may still be alive, but do not allow them to use their abilities until I have left the anatomical opera. Okay, so we recover everyone and we go kill K-Cross in the arena. Still, it seems we have to be
Keep your wits about
very
you.
preoccupied with Sistoria. Uh-huh. Is it one of my companions? Yes, it's Cassia. Okay.
I've faced worse than this.
Come on, Cassia. I at last, I feel something. Why are there so many of you at once? Red, black, violet, scarlet, yellow, dark maroon. Away with you. Stop swarming my thoughts. I should have killed you. Sorry, I should have killed this thing back then. It's a foul gateway of silent
A
thrash.
temporary setback.
Claire, I cannot control it. Fuck. Yeah. Mm, no, I don't want to shoot Cassia. Did we manage? Yeah. What makes you think you can even save yourself from this place, Lord Captain? Okay. Wow, okay, she's so strong right now. I mean, in general, but right now she is releasing all of her power on us. Uh, okay, that's better. No, and that's no. Uh, you have to rein in your gift before. Try to remember how you did it then. I, I will try. No, no, no. You know, when darkness envelops you, it takes everything away, leaving no sound, no smells, no solid footing. Darkness devours every color that tries to make its way in. Every color I tried to create inside the darkness is withering. It swallows the colors it chews and consumes. But when despair had overtaken me completely, I could sense I was not alone in that darkness. Someone else was with me, someone intangible, cold and colorless, and that realization ravaged my sanity all the more. When the capsule opened, My mind was drowned in grimy shades of crimson and umber and black, and I'm going mad, Claire. I used to think I could control this, but now you must end this for the sake of my house, for your own safety, for me. Mm, yeah, trust me. I wish I were half as confident and courageous as you, Lord Captain. Thank you. Your words, they helped. I feel better already. I'm thinking if one or three. Yeah, I will be honored, Lord Captain. If I might ask, uh, if I might ask you to lead the way, uh, aside from the fact that we leveled up, you're let out. I think, yeah. What's that? Ah, it's gone. Well, level up, and I guess Cassia has to do more than one level up. Uh, no, no, definitely not. I can get the last plan because it kinda saves you from time to time. I could also get this. Mm, you know what? I think I'll take it. I don't understand what are. It may end up being useful. No, it doesn't need that. Uh, uh, this could be alright. Yeah. He cannot get the heavy armor. No, he needs 45 strength. I think I should level up his strength at some point. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Still. What did we say? No, no, this one could be good. Argenta. I say weapon skill. And let me think. Hmm. I mean, we could go with this. It's, overpower, we already have it. Yeah, let's go with this. After all, she is using the multi-mail top, and she has been using it for quite a while. You, I'd say, strength or toughness. He is the main tank, so toughness, I'd say. X hammers and last one, okay. Nah, nimble. Wait, he still has good dodge. I guess that's called being a space marine. Nah. Oh, he doesn't have proficiency with heavy weapon. I don't know if I should take that, but no, for the time being, I don't think so. No, 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 wait. What is it that I wanted to take? I am very, very confused right now. Where I have that? What's breaking point again? Oh, no, no. And I guess I'll take the nimble. Better tank, I guess. Seems kind of weird, but let's go with that. Now Cassia will have a few. Oh, just two? Okay. Uh, her perception and Actually, can I get something like... Hmm, no, that's... Why backline? Let's go with that. And now, uh, why not? I like this. Kind of. Also, we have to give her back the equipment. So, where are the staves? It's a psyker one. Okay, there we go. And the secondary, I think she had a shotgun. Armor. No, she definitely did not have that. Nor that, I think. And at this point, if this is better. Uh, this stuff. No, no. There we go. Take this. No. No. Okay. Now, what did you have as gauntlets? I had these, I think. No. Oh no, this one was yours. I remember. And you also have that. Now, as for the cape, no. Isn't that the one I used with Argenta? I think I prefer. Okay, and now she's gonna be the one going around with her weapon unsheathed.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Um, what was that? Shouldn't we have Henrik's around here?
I always keep my options open.
No.
Is there money to be made?
Maybe now this one. Okay. What do you want, cattle? Uh, get out, cattle. Master Van Callox, it is as if all the colors have been drained from him. Pale, ghostly shadows of his former hues are still clinging to his soul. We need to get him out of this machine. We must. What manner of device is that? Why do you care, cattle? Cervantes sent you for the essence of pain, didn't he? Tell him that the last samples turned out bad. It will take time to extract pure, unadulterated pain. Yes, a very long time. The monkey is stubborn and strong, but his vitality is waning. I just need to concentrate. Yeah. What? How did you? How could I resist? Pure unadulterated essence, an extract of true torment. Yeah, fuck off. Hmm? To the warp with you, beast. I've heard all of this before. You want to trick me again? Yeah. What? That monster couldn't have known the Lord Inquisitor's name, which means, Claire, you're alive. Thank the Golden Throne. Find a way to get me out of this coffin. Release him. Claire, I can't see a thing. Give me a moment to ascertain what they've done to me. Blast it, I can't sense my body. What happened to you after we were captured? They moved me multiple times from one place to another, but what those places were, I cannot say. I saw spires in an ocean of mist. I saw the bowels of a Drukari ship. I almost broke free once. Few things frightened the Cenos as much as warp powers. I was close. One might consider my words heretical, but I would say it was only due to the homunculus who brought me here that I survived after falling into that struggle. From there, it was just this place, this coffin, and pain. Did they blind you? No, no, I don't think so. It's likely just my body reacting to extended bouts of pain. To think that I have forgotten what it's like to experience such basic impulses. As a biomancer, I can stifle my physical reactions. Perhaps that is why I was chosen for this device. Because I had distanced myself from the sensation of pain, and because of my stubbornness that forbade me from surrendering. You can't sense your body. What does that mean? If I knew, I wouldn't be pondering the question right now, Claire. I think the circlet on my head wasn't inhibiting my abilities. It was turning them inward, binding them inside my body. That made me torture myself with warp energies. Sorry. I was burning and mutilating my internal organs. Damn sinners. Can you walk? We don't have much time. I can move, yes. Warp take them. I feel like my nerves have been turned inside out, and then soon back like that. For the first time, I think I have to suffer pain whenever I take a step until I recuperate. Now that I am free to use my powers again, it's entirely achievable. Yeah. Let's go with the second one. Calm yourself, Funkalex. The enemy of our enemies are ally. Ally. The skies will sooner fall than I call that filth my ally. You may extend your protection to any abomination that will inevitably disembowel you alive, but do not dare to instruct me on how my stance to instruct me on my stance on enemies of humanity. Insult me again, monkey, and this filth will show you what he is like in anger. This little diversion will seem delightful in comparison. I will require some time to recover. When the situation permits, I will find a quiet spot and concentrate on doing just that. I don't think we have anything else to tell him. No.
Let us not dawdle.
Hmm? What are these switches? Oh.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Mm-hmm. Okay, interesting. The bleeding. They seem very good for him.
Keep
Okay.
your wits about you.
I guess we can still go there, yeah. So we will have to move that one. There we
I
go.
always keep my options open.
Mazrai. Okay. Mm, okay. Okay. I don't like this, not that much, even though we are a sniper, it doesn't. This could work on Calcia, and I don't know about this. Yes. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, I expected that.
Is there money to be made?
Okay, the buttons are gone. Of course, they changed everything. Why they always put Pascal like in the back? Right now we need her here. Uh, okay, that should work.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh,
Your kind has
well,
no
okay.
right to exist! You will fall!
What a bad situation. Uh, I believe we can let this situation be. Cassia's gonna go first, and I guess she can blast this way. But first,
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
backline. Wait, let me set up the rear first.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh,
If only that were possible. Me, if you
okay.
insist, Lord Captain. If I may, as duty demands.
Okay. Now I am wondering if I should like do it again, but here. Yeah.
I'm not accustomed to face the navigator's might.
Do this.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I know it's dangerous, but okay, parried. Fuck.
You are mine now. Horror awaits.
No sound for that? Okay. What the fuck?
Prey taker. Yield to me. My killings are always slow.
Okay, Argenta. I think before you move, do this.
For you, my emperor!
Mm-hmm.
Doubt is for the weak. As the emperor commands.
Too bad we were close to killing him. Actually.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
Okay, not bad for a turn.
Escapes us.
Damage is negligible.
First and foremost. Now, you're a prey.
Prognosis is favorable. The Omnissiah knows the Omnissiah condemns you.
We can't move anymore, but let me say, you
Running by
are
mad
also a prey.
override. My vow is to insignificant value. Explorators know one route. Forward.
Take that. We still have two, which we will use one for this. Yeah, just do this. Whose turn is gonna be? Okay, Mazrai. Mazrai is gonna attack him, so
Spectral prognosis is favorable.
let me see. No. Ah, okay, no, that's definitely not how I expected it to work. Still, you can do this. Oh, not bad.
It is Hannah. Oh, I don't think so.
Like, how should I use it?
And why would I do that?
I mean, I can do this on him.
Playing with you. I will herd the prey. With grace and malice.
Hmm.
What a useless plaything. Broken
Okay,
already.
okay, it's not bad. I'm good. Okay, Pascal can do that.
Function successfully terminated.
Pleasure.
I can do it with my character.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
But there's him first.
The foe will be torn asunder! Wolves reign! Cubs play! So shall it... My hand! Foul breath.
What was it about
The
having foul breath or
flame-hungry
something?
come.
I mean, you again. The key unlocks a door that then will lead to one that only happenstance will free. Your chance will be to me the bolts will seed. Your past comes next to break the bonds and flee. To you, the merchant vagabond, I bring the gift of providence. But will you look? Your color sinews are fractured and wrong, as if refracted through a distorted prism. What should be familiar is dispersed, and the bedazzling shades won't stop twisting madly. So many things can three eyes glimpse at once. Child's veiled pulse and caverns of the soul, but with a thousand sights you could not see the wrecks of faith, the wrecks of faith beneath reality. Past crackling walls will twirl you round in holes of intertwining serendipity. But not just yet. The dance calls for repair. Your partner is, for now, tied up with me. I do not understand. Oh, nectar sweet, your name is ignorance. Make sure to savor every drop before your glass is drained by insight in a blink. The trapper caught in the snares of his own make. The plotting of your play was up to snuff, but Nazar K rewrote the denouement, deciding the darkness of the wings. Amidst the somber the spires and the hunter's game, 'tis wise to stop and once more check your knives, for that which glittered in hand, for that which glittered in hand before, you may now find twinkling in your back. All who have taken part in my downfall will be exterminated, and sooner than you thought, my merchant thief. Just like a drop of ink, you fell upon the page before this play's dramatic end, wherein your own kin's blood you will see shed. Perform the lines before, and vengeance will descend upon the stage and play its part. And then, away from the spires of on Merchant's Trail, across the world, a parlor's road you'll tread, and death you will find there, or else a path to remedy your second enemy. I I hear you, Arbinian. You have helped me more than once already. I am listening. Both opening and wording is my boon. Your fate hangs by a thread and drawn breaking tight, but with a show of patience opportune, the merchant certain death will turn to flight. You stride not into battle, but a snare of guile and strife, a neatly woven net. Lust's mistress lifts her sword into the air, and baying for your blood, her pectals set. So dance a ring around oblivion, await a sign from night's own melody. Catch sight of it, and then make haste, begone. One yawning mouth, one leap to set you free. So Kekaros is planning to kill me in the next fight, but you are ready to effect my escape. All I must do is survive the arena, wait for your sign, and run. You cannot possibly mean into a literal mouth, so you must mean for me to leap into a portal of some kind. Do I have that right? Yes. Okay. Okay. There's something that I wanted to check, and it's my. Wow, I'm still rank 1? Not even rank 2, I'm halfway there. Man. I know, wait, I was looking at Iconoclast. Okay, I'm rank 3, votary. That's important. Halfway through to rank 4. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, okay, good. I wonder. Mm. Ah, okay. Nice, that's very strong. Okay. Dark lenses. Okay. Normal stuff here. I'm gonna go the long way around. Wait, actually, no, okay, nothing.
I always have a backup plan. Keep your wits about you.
I mean, I called it the long way, but I don't even think it is. I believe they are quite equal. Let's see what our new yet old companions have to say. Calox will be more than moderately pissed about what happened. I mean, what happened, I mean, our character.
Maybe, maybe.
Okay. Uh, Must Ryan here, let her here. Do you have anything to say? Nope.
Mate.
Let's start with Cassia.
What a relief to be talking to you again. Your soul shines like the gold of the sun in the darkness of this place.
Thank you. Uh, you have been through quite a bit of pain on your account.
And yet, you did not abandon me in the darkness, even though you could have. You did not end my life, even though your heart was in the grip of a coal-black vice, and your reason was enmeshed in a crimson web. You gave me the strength to cast off the shackles that Felix Cunning had closed around my soul, to tear down the prison of my own fears. And I wish to repay you in kind.
I mean, that's all the story, but
To
yes, I did.
cast the fading purple of this place from your shoulders. To break the brown collar that is choking you. That is, of course, if you permit me
Yeah, go ahead.
to.
Okay.
This is much better, isn't it?
How are you holding up?
Can words ever describe the joy of being free?
Okay.
As for the rest, don't worry about it. I am the blood of House Orcelio, its heiress, and I will overcome any ordeal to return us to the Expanse.
Do you know where we are?
Somewhere in the middle of the Dark City, I suppose. They say the human mind cannot fathom the bounds of this place, for the Imperium's largest hives look like grains of sand in comparison. A webway gate built by the ancient Eldari is the only way in. I
Yeah.
think you realize as well as I do what that means for us.
Yep. And we actually do. Yeah.
There was only pitch darkness inside the Homunculus' artifact. But there is scarcely any more light in the streets of the Dark City. in
I mean,
whose
it's called the Dark
blue-black
City.
haze I am almost blinded by pain. Clumps of brown and dark green blend with the settling ash of misery, all woven together in a tapestry of every shade of darkness.
You mentioned not being in the dark, alone in the darkness of the artifact. Was it a figment of clouded reason, or was there really someone else with you?
It was real, Lord Captain. I must confess, I have been hounded by eerie strangers for many years. In my dreams, visions, and warp scryings, they try to reach me. They are tormented. They shout something I cannot make out. And one of those strangers, the most frightening one, is a woman who always stands aside and merely looks on in disapproval.
Okay.
Unlike the others, her image manifested itself more clearly each time. The refined features of her elderly face, the long white hair, the empty eye sockets glowing scarlet, and a third eye,
Hmm.
the eye of a navigator. Once, in the middle of a warp voyage, the old woman dashed toward me and started strangling me. Praised be his mercy, for I was able to banish her to the fringes of my consciousness at that moment. However, that only angered the old woman.
Okay.
I began to see
Strange.
her ever more often, in shadows, at the edge of my vision, in my own reflection. And it was she, too, who waited for me in the darkness of the homunculus's cage. I know it for certain. Now, you know the last of my secrets, Lord Captain. Do you think I'm going insane?
The old woman resembles you a little too much, don't you think?
I had the same exact thoughts. But is that not a wild conjecture, even for a navigator? Or am I simply going insane, as unworthy scions of my family have?
I really hope not. I mean, I don't think so. We shall escape this place soon.
Try not to squander that sky blue fabric of hope, Lord Captain. For others' colors, too, lighten when they are close to you.
Okay.
Let us raise our
No,
kit.
okay, he doesn't have anything to say. Oh, there you are, Herix. Was looking for you. Claire, have you been looking for me? I tried to find somewhere out of the way where I could recover from the torture. Yeah. Pay no attention. Serious internal injuries require particular focus and painstaking effort to remedy. That's all. I'm almost as good as new. Moving is no longer excruciating, at least. Yeah, I was worried when I discovered you had disappeared. I did not disappear. I just thought that the others didn't need to see me in that state. You don't need to see me like this either. I'm already on the mend anyway. I still haven't asked what happened to you after we were captured. I can't tell you. I listen. 1 hour, okay. So the Lucari thought that you were working with one of the of their accursed kind, and it was all because of Achilles. It seems that I, among others, are responsible for us ending up here. Uh, do you think there's any truth to it? I don't deny that acolytes sometimes resort to working with Xenos, but that typically happens only in dark and desperate times. It's possible that one of Achilles' spies stooped so low, but after the events on Dargonus, I gave the order to disband the network of informants. Thank you for the checking up on me, but you don't need to wallow with me here. I'll put myself back together and rejoin the others soon, I promise. I wish there was something I could do to help you. All the same, it's nice to hear. Don't worry, I've come through situations like this before. I just need a little time. Healing deeper old injuries using biomass takes time. It's a slow, painstaking process, especially if you have to grow new tissue. You sound like you're speaking from experience. When my family disowned me, they also removed all my night pilot implants from my body. They don't stand on ceremony when it comes to sorcerers. So after my vivisection, I was left with a paralyzed arm and a significant chunk of my cranium missing. The hole was sealed with a plate. When the Lord Inquisitor took me out of the guard, he had me remove the augments installed in psychers when they become sanctioned. So I lost an eye and gained some nerve damage. Xavier didn't care that I was a maimed freak. He needed me for my sorcery, nothing more. But I decided I would be more useful if I could start to look more like a human again. Repairing my eyeball took the longest. Even the nerve connections took less effort. Years went by before I managed to eliminate all the visual aberrations, and I could see as well as I had when I was a child. We'll find a way. Okay. I could calculate our chances based on my limited knowledge of this place, but I don't think this situation calls for cold facts, does it? If it comes to it, I will lay down my life to get you home. That I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. No. Okay. Sorry. My bad. I'll quickly go through the dialogue again. I don't want to do this. Okay. Just going through it quickly. Uh, kind of different from what I did, but it's fine. Yeah, you're still loyal. Why? Why wouldn't I be? The Imperium deemed me stable enough to keep me a sanctioned psyker. The Inquisition gave me a new, higher role, a more honorable one. How could I not repay those debts? No, it's fine. Without a doubt. I must go. Of course, I will finish up here soon and rejoin the others, I promise. So, is it still. No, Henrix is now here, so probably he has new dialogue. Yeah.
It will take some time. I can heal grievous wounds and correct disfigurement, but remake my nerve endings from scratch. Such delicate and painstaking work is beyond my capabilities. Every day with you brings new challenges.
Um, we'll save that part. I don't think I will tell him. What do you know about this place?
Regrettably, little. Commorragh is the city of the Drukhari, the sprawling Xenos domain built in the very plexus of the webway. This is the home of their cabals, and the launch point for their raids into real space. The Xenos' most supreme leaders dwell within the shadows of this place, and this is where the Drukhari bring their bounty, as they have brought us. I would tell you more, but I can't. Not because of the prohibitions of the Inquisition, but because the information is fragmentary and unverified. Based on what we have learned here, we are in the prison of one of the arenas where the Drukhari killed their prisoners as public entertainment. These Xenos feed off pain, which means that entertainments like this are not a whim,
This
but a
is all new.
necessity for
I
these
mean, this is all
abominations. They
known.
need pain more than they need air to breathe, and so these performances must be held unceasingly, and raids to acquire new victims must continue without interruption.
How can we escape this place?
I cannot offer a ready-made escape plan, but I do know that the Drukhari are constantly vying and warring with one another. Their chiefs take pains to keep their servants from complete mutual destruction. Perhaps, if you could find a way to exploit their personal feuds, we will have the faintest chance of survival, and an opportunity to slip away.
I hate. Come on, let's do this.
Do you actually want to hear what I have to say on the topic? Or was that just a polite turn of phrase that demands only an equally polite and insincere, "You are mistaken, Lord Captain"?
It's bad, that is it.
Worse.
Yeah.
I hope you do not need me to tell you that taking any Drukhari into your retinue is a stunt that falls somewhere between blasphemous heresy and incredible foolishness. Let alone a Drukhari who has already succeeded in bringing myriad calamities down on our heads. I cannot imagine even one good reason why you should have taken this step, but I can think of plenty of bad ones, and that is what alarms and troubles me. Iliad is directly responsible for us being lured into her kin's trap. They plotted against us together. That she herself ended up a captive only shows how nefarious and brutal these creatures are by their very nature. Whatever story she spun you, it was the height of naivety to believe it.
Yeah.
If I may be candid, I have certain reservations
What, really?
about Ulfar. There's no question that he is one of the Astartes, the divine warriors of the Emperor, and his help will be invaluable in our attempts to escape Commorragh. However, as legions go, the Space Wolves are extremely distinctive. I can't reveal all that I know without breaking the prohibitions of the Inquisition, but I'm asking you, be careful when dealing with the warrior.
Okay, didn't expect that. I'll take my leave.
The Emperor protects.
Yeah, the Emperor protects. I will check one last thing, and I want, which is seeing if the commissar has any new equipment. He does. Heavy armor. Okay. Hmm. I mean, I will just take this. Okay, I'll save. And guys, it is the end for today's stream. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow with more Warhammer 40k. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good one.